Viewers, welcome to the Policy Times, India's only channel on policy advocacy and foreign policy. We are very fortunate enough to have the Excellency, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So, Mr. Muhamed Cengic. Sir, welcome to our show.
Thank you very much.
Excellency, first question is, you organized a media interaction on the Sarajevo Business Forum. What is the purpose? What is your message to the Indian businessman?
Sarajevo Business Forum is the most important regional business conference in our part of the world. This is market-wise space of between 25 and 30 million population. Bosnia population is only 4 million, but with this conference we cover 8 countries. Most of them are former ex-Yugoslavia republics. Some of them are members of EU like Slovenia and Croatia. Some are candidates, some are in queue. But being in part of Europe geographically, it is supposed that to have them as members, full members of the EU in future. So European Union is interested to support this, and we have some interaction in organizing this forum with the European Union. We are presenting many projects, not only in Bosnia, in some other countries. And motto of this forum in last 5 years is one region, one economy, which is very important. If our economies are closer as they used to be during the Yugoslavia time.
So it's the communist era economy.
It was in between. It wasn't communist economy like in Poland or...
Right. I want to rephrase the question, Excellency.
Yeah.
Is that, after the split of Yugoslavia, it split into many countries, smaller countries like Bosnia and all. They had to go through a bit of struggle in socio-economic, process. How has been the entire journey, and how are the countries stable now?
Yeah, it is process of transition because regaining independence, those countries, they were trying to find their space in the economic map of Europe, and it wasn't an easy task. It's still very difficult for most of the countries. The best prepared was Slovenia, which joined the EU more than 20 years ago. Croatia joined the EU in 2013. The rest of us, we hope to join EU around 2025.
Excellency, tell me, do you think that, it is in good news everywhere, but Brexit happened while smaller countries are trying to join the European Union. Do you think Brexit gave any wrong signal or a very warning signal to whether to join or not?
It is kind of challenge, The people in UK decided in referendum to have Brexit. How it will end, we don't know. But it may indicate some weak points in EU. But still, this idea, which is not that young, idea about Europe as an entity that is bigger than national state is very old. And since end of Second World War, it is developing, and I hope this is just phase in something that will appear more strong after these challenges that are on the scene now.
Excellency, over the course of time, we saw that European Union's economic strength is losing its shine. So is the America. The countries like China is rising. Asia as a region is rising. What are the reform process taking place in Europe to, revive back their position and glory?
You nobody can keep first place forever, in cricket too, not only in economy. So it is good to have competition, and I think it is good for Europe. European market is 500 million population, and altogether, when they are more united, they are biggest economy in the world, bigger than US today.
Right.
So, if having this in mind, this is opportunity, and I hope Europe will survive this crisis and appear more strong after that, more strong to cooperate with all big players on the scene, like India, China, today or tomorrow maybe Indonesia, where I used to serve.
Right. Excellency, despite having such troubled period of the European Union still show and has shown the resistance to global or has shown the leadership to restore the global peace, and to Europe always stood with the justice, with the right side. On the other hand, we saw America taking a very U-turn or diplomatic turn or position on global issues, whether it is the Rohingya issue here, it is the issue of Yemen war there in Middle East. But Europe still stood on the global peace process. How do you see Europe's role in the future?
I think Europe has to do this because in last century they witnessed two world wars and they suffered a lot. So they have to stress on peace, stress on multilateralism. It is a necessity, I think. It is something that all European history shows that without just multilateralism, nation state may produce a lot of problems to the world economy, world peace, democracy, and we shouldn't forget that although European soil witnessed two world wars, a lot of atrocities, Holocaust, Europeans, they were able to promote democracy, civil society, all human rights, everything that we consider as a progress in world affairs.
Right. Do you think the free trade agreements that Bosnia is trying to enter into, or the European Union, joining the European, do you think they are going to work in favor of the small economy like Bosnia?
The small country can't pretend to be equally in all segments like big country.
Right.
So it has to be a better balance. Of course, there are some positive and some negative points.
Right.
So if we go for positive points, it will help us to find better place with this big family. You may compare, let's say, Slovakia, that was part of Eastern Bloc. Nowadays, it is very successful, small country with 4 million population, right. Economically successful, and politically. Why not?
Right. Last question, Excellency. You have been in India for 3 months. Yes. How do you see India, and what is your message to Indian business community for this workshop, for this forum?
After 3.5 months now, I feel at home. Somehow I didn't feel, coming here, I didn't expect some tough period to adopt. I used to serve in Indonesia and Egypt, and my period of adjusting to the country was very short, and I'm very glad. I was blessed for having opportunity to travel to Jaipur, to Allahabad twice. I have been in Kumbh Mela, so I consider this as something that is unique. Well, big Kumbh Mela, next big Kumbh Mela will be after 12 years. Yeah. No way to attend this again. Then I visited Mumbai, Kolkata, Pune.
Oh, that's excellent. In this short duration, you visited almost prominent cities.
And Noida today.
That's wonderful. So, Excellency, Ambassador of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So, thank you. Keep watching the Policy Times.